Oh, this is a collective reading, earth, air, fire, and water signs. Keep in mind, this is not a personal reading. All right. I was pondering on how I was going to present this session, viewer, because I want to discuss a gray area that's behind the scenes. And I figured, since I am completing a season of the experience of giving things permission, people, places, or things permission to control, right? Create defaults in my direction on a daily basis. But what I'm trying to say is, if 2024 is not going accordingly as you perceived, this message is for you. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, welcome. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, welcome. Did I say? I think I said that twice. Did I say earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Well, moving forward, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, my air signs, and my fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, we're going to tap in and see what's going on. On my end of true honesty and, being very transparent in pertaining to getting you, viewer, to understand the responsibility of a reader. Okay. As much as I want to define different styles and types of readers, I don't want to jump off of the subject of if things are not going accordingly so far into the 2024. Now, and pertaining to me being part of the collective, right? I can say that they're fast mini lessons. It's like a short-term course, right? 4 weeks. It is crunch time, basically, in pertaining to a crasher. It's a crasher course of many lessons. And those lessons are experienced through experience. Does that make sense? Gaining the repetitive of the same experience that you are aware of, or that you've experienced before, that you've seen before, right? The moment, the area within the collective of, for instance, if you see that the doorknob is red and it's hot, right? I'm using that as an example because I'm looking at a doorknob. And that's letting you know that there is a fire, for one, right? The doorknob is hot, right? So you would have to be distracted to brand yourself of the door that you're trying to open. But if you are present, you will be able to see, right, and make that choice. And then you start paying attention to the details around this. Is there smoke in the air? Is this house burning? Right? All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. I want you to be successful, viewer. And when we say success, it's no different than saying the word power. It's so the immediate things that when a person says success, immediately those who are thriving, right, internally, okay, and people are blindsided by your flourishments of crashing courses of the same experiences that you've already learned from, right? When we give people permission, people, places, or things permission to experience us, right? going into it's so I'm getting channel messages, and I don't want to get lost in trying to incorporate me in the collective of why I was being pulled to do this reading. Okay. And so far within the collective, maybe it's just my algorithm. There is this not notification of FYI, you know, for those of you that are in the back, right? For those of you in the back, I need you to come up to the front, because they say when you're at the back door, that's your sign that you're going to walk out, because you're not ready, right, to face what it is that you're I'm hearing equilibrium, but I know that's not what it is, but I'm going to say that your equilibrium is refusing to register. Okay? Like I said, there is a default. You can rewind it, whatever. One of the flaws that I feel that I have, and I'm pretty sure some of you can relate, is the fact that people misinterpret intelligence. It's not about the words, okay? It's really not about the words, okay? It's not about the intention. It's about the signal. That's what it is, okay? It's like a power bar, right? I could say and, right? It's about how I've empowered and I. You get what I'm saying? Did I sound selfish when I said I? Like, really listen to the signal that's within the word. Is I a word, or just I, just a letter in the alphabet? Is very neutral. All right, I don't know what that was, but let's go ahead. I want to know within the collective earth, air, fire, and water signs, for those of you that 2004 is not going accordingly. I want to look into this, okay? Because I want you to be successful in whatever it is and that you set your mind to, okay? Or, what you set your mind in regards to the desires of your heart, your wants, your needs, and I pray that they are met. But because there's so many crash courses, maybe someone needs to realize to take one course at a time. All right. I just asked myself, do I need to take one course at a time? I'm going to be honest with you, hell no. If we've already learned the experiences already, and we're giving people permission to be a part of those experiences, and we keep failing those experiences, it's like, yes, we've learned our lessons, but at the same time, we have to remind ourselves that we are placed into people's lives so that they can be able to complete their crash course. All right, so some of you are teachers, okay? And if you are struggling if you're an entrepreneur, you're struggling with positioning yourself, do something that teaches. If you're struggling with some sense of employment, challenge yourself, spice up your resume, do something that teaches, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. All right. If you're new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, make sure you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. Do I sound sleepy? Because I'm just too relaxed, I think. I think that's what it is. All right. What is the message for the collective earth, air, fire, and water signs? You have love in reverse. Or should we say we? We have love in reverse, failure in reverse, and freedom in reverse. Okay? So this is confirming that, 2024 is not going accordingly. I'll say it again. Love in reverse, failure in reverse, and freedom in reverse. And we'll clarify love. Clarify love. Why is love in reverse? We have patience in reverse. I told you crash courses. Clarify failure in reverse, please. Grief. Okay. So failure is clarified by grief. All right. If you have lost someone, accept the way you mourn. If you have disappointment in someone else because you feel that they should mourn a certain way, forgive yourself because everyone mourns differently. How do I explain that? I can't. I still mourn my loved ones that I've lost. So I couldn't tell you. I could tell you how to process it, but I couldn't tell you how to navigate that process. You know what I mean? My condolences. If you have anxiety and it's preventing you from some type of change, you have to be patient with yourself with love and patience in reverse. Okay? I'm going to take my time with this. Because love is, you can't crash love. That's not a crashing course. Okay? Love is its own how would I describe love? Love is its own planet. To keep the planet of love alive, it has its own system. Okay? For others of you, pertaining to love that's in reverse, you just don't believe in love. Okay? Every time you try, it fails you. Okay? You feel like you lose a part of yourself, or it takes you 10 steps back. Others of you in the collective, okay, it has to do with rushing. Okay? All right? You may not have experienced dating before. Okay? It's like meeting someone and rushing into it. You know what I mean? And then disappointed with grief. Seeking freedom. Okay? This is feeling obligated. Clarify freedom. Acceptance. I was going to say someone is very stubborn to truth, acknowledging truth, moving forward in truth. I'm hearing that song, Only God Can Judge Me Now. Whoever is just very, I don't want to say biased, very, This person is not biased. Acceptance in reverse and freedom in reverse. Failure in reverse, love in reverse, patience in reverse, and grief upright. This person is, every time they get attached to someone, they lose. They lose someone closest to them or the one that they open up to. Someone feels like they're a bad omen. Someone feels like they're cursed. Someone doesn't know their place. Like, you don't know your position. I really see someone here experiencing, it's like, it really feels like, it's like someone is literally, I'm seeing, is it the Five of Pentacles or it's either the Four of Pentacles or the Five of Pentacles, with the child in fetus position but upright by a door with their head down. Yeah, fetus position but upright and not laying down. And the door is closed and all they have to do is just pick their head up, dust themselves off, and open the door. Or this is being failed when it comes to precipitating attention. I definitely got a lot of those messages through my algorithm. Nobody cares. I don't know who you are, but I just feel like there's someone where everything is going good in your life, but it's like God sends you into people's life to improve their life, right? Whether that's through conversation, time, and energy, you get disappointed every time. It's like you're asking for this approval to learn how to pick the right ones to help. Remember, I was just saying, just from my own personal experiences within the collective, sometimes God places us into people's lives for them to pass their crashing course. For some of you, it's about planting a seed, and that's your job, and that's it, right? You turn over the dirt, you plant the seed, and your responsibility is not to water it, it's theirs. Okay. Let me see, what else? What else? Friendship in reverse. So I'm speaking to the empaths, collectives, and introverts. Okay. Some of you can be ambivert. Is that how you say it? I'm not really for sure. Oh. I think I'm getting a cold. My nose is creating boogers. I don't like it. And so let me show you your spread. Okay. So you have love in reverse, clarified by patience in reverse. You have failure in reverse, clarified by grief upright. Freedom in reverse, clarified by acceptance and friendship in reverse. I need to get a charger. Hold on. What did I do with it? Did you take my charger out, Daddy? Why? Daddy, why you take my charger out?
Where did you drop it?
Huh? Daddy. Hold on, let me charge this. Alright. The cord is in the way. Alright. A lot of us in the collective, the fact that you're independent and strong-willed, it's not about being in a lone place, but crashing the course of accepting what is. You know what I mean? Leaders are grown in alone spaces. You need a lone space. Like I said, I'm talking to introverts, empaths. That's what it feels like. And if you've been in your emotions, of feeling empathy in some type of way, this is like emphasizing empathy, or whatever. Going in a direction towards someone and being disappointed. This grief can represent judgment. This is don't judge me and I won't judge you. But behind the scenes, this grief is heavy. I commend some of you who refuse to wear a mask like everything's okay. I really commend you. You're very brave. A lot of people can't do that. Okay? We have surrender in reverse here at the bottom of the deck, working your way up to the top. Splitting the deck, we have doubt. Imagination in reverse. For some of you in the collective, your emotions is what's causing stagnant energy. And it's feeling like you're repeating the same cycles that you've already learned from. They're actually new cycles of different experiences. I like the fact that you're able to control your emotions in the sense when you're present. When you're not present and you're in your headspace of Pisces energy here, because imagination is Pisces energy, okay? Relationship is following that. All right. And envy in reverse. The fact that imagination is in reverse with friendship in reverse, what it is that you desire is not presenting itself. And it's showing me that someone is having a difficult time with being present with what is being presented at this time, compared to what it is that you want to be presented at this time. You can't rush love. Okay. Here in SGL community, we believe that love is kind and love is gentle. That's the healthy love that we practice. For my tough lovers, because I do have people who enjoy living in toxicity, you're not exempt. I feel like you're dealing with someone that's kind and gentle. Okay? And you do not have patience with them. And the fact that you do not have patience with them, what you loved, you no longer love. It feels like there is this orchestration of, I can change this person. All right? Failure is in reverse. Don't give up on that person. Everyone processes things differently. This person may need hands-on. You know what I mean? You have to show them, not tell them. Because there is stagnant. It feels like someone went into the new year thinking that a friendship, and you fill in the blank of the status of this friendship. Okay? It's in reverse. The way that you viewed it, are daydreamed about, are night dreamed about, or you have your moments of someone's potentials, right? How you can build around someone's potentials with imagination in reverse, and relationship in reverse. Relationship isn't upright. Okay? Don't be mad at yourself because someone, this is like, say someone has work labor experience, some type of experience. Like someone could be really good at customer service, right? So you see this, that's the person's potential. So you're like, oh yeah, I got the hookup for you for a job for customer service, and they deny it. So now you're disappointed because you built around this person's potentials, right? The person didn't ask you to look for a job. Okay, that's one of the lessons that I've learned. Don't do anything for any, ask before doing. But if they ask, believe that that's why, whatever they're asking is because that's what they're requesting. Believe the request. Okay? So someone disappoints themselves for over investing in someone's potentials, building around someone's potentials, and then being disappointed. Doing something for someone, right? Hoping that they would get on board, right? All right? And the most hurtful thing that could be said to you is, I didn't ask you, right? Oh, I did this for you and I did that for you. And then they say, I didn't ask you to, right? Feels like a sword going right through your chest. But they're actually right and they're not wrong. What reveals, your shadowed energy of, well, what was your set intentions? You were building on someone's potentials, right? For others of you, your intention was, I'll do this, and they're going to respect it and they're going to do that. That's not what happened. They said they didn't ask you. So there's no need for you to be in your feelings. What, Daddy?
No, I'm just listening again.
Right? Remember I said judgment. I felt judgment in this grief. Orange, construction or work in progress. It's red as well, if you really want to take it there, being cast in the fire. You choose what you want to be. Do you want to be a blood diamond? Do you want to be a diamond? Do you want to be a gem? Do you want to be a rock? Do you want to be metal? Do you want to be gold? Or do you want to be your soul? There is no price on your soul. Okay? That is the blessing. And it feels like someone keeps selling themselves short, building on someone's potential, but I want to get out of that energy. I want to move forward. Let's go ahead and pull some I am messages. I'm hearing that song, Love is all we need to make everything complete. Yeah. If somebody's name, I gotta be Mary, or you smoking Mary J. Your business is your business. All you need is L-O-V-E. I was hearing that song. Give me some I am message for my collective earth, air, fire, and water signs. Alright, we have shining light here. Okay. I love this. Alright. I was just talking about inner child energy before I went live. Okay. Your inner child, it's like That's what's needed, okay? To allow things to go accordingly. That's what it was. It was this thing about a person saying that they practice confidence. They basically live confidence, and they know that they're confident based off of their age. To make the story short, I felt like the person was contradicting themselves, because then they turned around and said, if I was to tell my inner child, and what they would tell their inner child was things, affirmations basically, right? To build confidence, because if someone was already practicing breathing and living confidence, right, they would be telling their inner child to continue to be confident. You're doing a good job, right? Speaking to self. But inner child energy is here, Leo energy as well. Fire energy, that fire we're talking about, being cast in the fire. You choose your casting here. All right. For others of you, this is what's going on. You're in the fire. Okay. There is this awareness and this shining light. For some of you in the collective, what this is everything is going accordingly. You're in the fire, but you're not being consumed, right? I don't have my glasses on. What, Daddy? Hmm. Where are my glasses? What are you doing? You were really good with that phone. You see how you did that? You just touched a little circle to take you out of what you was in.
What?
No, don't do that. I used to be really good at that. Make it seem like I was playing a game, but I was having a whole conversation in Messenger. I used to do that. Don't play with that.
That was
No.
no. This how my phone worked, ladies. You go there, you hit the circle. It takes you to wherever you need to go. It takes its
No,
time.
Daddy.
Yeah, it takes its time. You hit that. I brought this down. My boy Lloyd. I tapped this thing. Gotta go there. It takes you there. Hit that. Do that. Do that again. Take you out of there. That's chime bait.
Shining light.
Get that out of here. Get that out of here.
No.
Get that out of here. Go to the ring. This what made it look like I was doing a whole
Baby,
bunch
you
of
were so sharp. That's what's so crazy about it.
Then you tapped that.
So I should have said something a long time ago to clear out those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have, huh? Did you have fun?
No, because it's in my game. I had to wait and reboot.
Shining light.
No, I seen I heard it vibrate, so I thought either the ring comes on or somebody sent me a message. I'm like, who sent me a message? And it's Lloyd. And now I gotta go.
Shining light.
Oh shit.
It says, my desire to improve myself, transform fears into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself as a soul. Oh, you cast yourself in the fire, and I discover the light that dwells in me. All right. Some of you have to understand that your inner child has to mature. It has to grow into the age that you are. Okay, some of you are still at 1 year of age, 5 years of age. You need to mature your inner child at your age. Whatever age you are, that's where your inner child, that's how old it should be. You can still do things that you like to do at 1 to 5 or, whatever. Bring it alive. Continue it to allow it to be alive. But You have to mature that inner child at the age that you are. And that births confidence into other people, impregnating other people with confidence, right? All right. What other messages do you have for my viewer? The collective earth, air, fire, and water signs. But I'm going to be honest with you, viewer. The fact that I was channeling, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Really. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this because it's not about life. It's the experience, right? So, like I said again, I can't stress it enough. I want you to be successful at whatever it is that you set your mind to. And I'm speaking of good things. I'm not speaking of, I'm encouraging you to keep building on someone's potentials that did not ask you to do so. Okay? Alright. Moving forward. For those of you who are going through grief, okay? You can't judge others for not grieving the way you want them to grieve. Okay? If someone passed away 8 years ago and they're still grieving, let them. Don't tell them to allow that person to die or stop trying to, have annual gatherings to keep the person, you know what I mean? Don't do that. A person like that, something very dark has happened in your life. Literally. To the point where you won't bless someone's grieving. I don't give a fuck if it's 60 years from now. Because we have some young widows. We do. And you just want love again. You won't allow people in. And people look at your toughness as entertainment. Like, people literally, for you, you may feel like people are picking on you. No, this mourning this grief, it's crazy, but it brings joy in people's life. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? How you respond in this grief that no one knows that you go home alone. You know what I mean? You hope that you have a dream of your loved one. You look for synchronicities or signs and sounds to feel like they're there. But then when you step out into the world, people look at your grief as a joke, but it actually brings a light, the brighter and good things in people's lives. It makes people laugh. It feels like you are walking in a mask that is uncomfortable, that no one sees, right? Friendship is in reverse. Freedom is in reverse. Lost in a lost love of grief. You going night-night?
No, it froze.
This shining light here. It feels like a crashing course, right? Patience in reverse and love in reverse. When is someone going to see me? There is this gentleman, a homeless guy, and he just said, it ain't even about. He said, I gotta watch people go to work, pass me by, disrespect me, tell me I'm nothing, tell me I'm worthless. All the things that
Yeah, he needs to be told.
that he is nothing. He is worthless because he can't find a job.
Yeah.
And then when the crowd disappears,
Yeah.
his wish is to have a home to go to too. And the fact that all he prayed for was a humanitarian for people to practice. That man passed away. And I believe his name was Frederick. Let me see what his name was. I have been guided to always tell that story so that that man can be remembered, because nobody, I mean, no family, no nothing. Especially when people don't have the opportunity. It can literally be someone that just needs the opportunity. It could be simply just cleaning them up, shaving them up, and giving them some clean clothes. You know what I mean? So that they can make it to the interview. You know what I mean? But we do have a lot of homeless that can't even freaking read and write. And they needed someone to vouch for them. And they're working, now they're off their feet, but nobody know they can't read and write because the one that vouched for them is reading and signing shit for them at work. I'm gonna tell you what his name is. Hold on. Ron David is his name. You look that man up for me, please. Let me see. What other messages do we have for the viewer? What other messages do we have for the viewer? If you're in that space, don't give up. If you're homeless and all you need to do is be cleaned up a little bit, I don't care if you get 100 no's. Go to every barbershop, every salon, and say, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, because I know a lot of people got government phones, so that you don't put yourself in that position to be mistreated. Call and say, hi, this is my situation. I would like to go look for jobs. Would you mind? This is my situation, and I wouldn't come into your establishment during business hours. If we could set a date where I can come early before you open, or if you do, just communicate. Go call, you use these numbers. Some places it's 211, some places it's 611. Go to one of these agencies, right? If you're already feeling that bad, you'll be able to get through going to ask for a voucher to go get some freaking interview clothes. Some places have washing stations. You know what I mean? Is it easy? Hell motherfucking no, it's not easy. Especially if you're living in your car. No, it is not easy. At all. Okay? Alright. But, knowing how to stretch $200 out of a whole month, you're gonna be alright. Okay? What are we looking at? Okay, what messages you have for it's gonna be alright. And that's the hard part, is we look for support and kind words from others, right? That's supposed to uplift us or show us some type of comfort. And when we get it, we don't process it. We kind of decline it. It 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 feels unwanted, because when you get what it is you're looking for, then when you get it, you want a little more, right? Because some of you are waiting for an apology. That's way overdue. Okay. The moment that you are in this shining light energy, this Leo energy, the sun energy, okay, after you decide what it is where you want to plant your feet, okay, that mark where you want to grow from, this person that owes you an apology, or persons that owe you an apology that's way overdue, it's coming. It does not mean reset yourself, okay? Because we want things to go accordingly. All right, in your favor. We have detoxify in reverse. Yeah. So these apologies that's coming, it's like accept them, okay? But don't bind yourself into the apologies. Been there, done that. Don't do it again.
You see that?
No.
Not like that.
It says release control. Release control, viewer, so things can go accordingly. What other messages? We have pushed through the insecurity. Okay, so things can go accordingly, viewer. What else? Grounding is definitely needed. We have be proud of yourself. All right. You're being asked to be proud of yourself. Step up and lead. You got this. All right. Give me one more. And then we have focus on positive. Okay, so things can go accordingly in favor on your behalf. All right, as a side note, what message do you have for the viewer? As a side note, what do you have a message for the viewer? You have the Five of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Emperor. Okay, it's time to be more aggressive. No means no. Okay, because it's gonna keep repeating itself. Disappointment, the Five of Pentacles. All right, being left out in the cold. All right, because your old soul wants to do the right thing. Some of you, you need to be more firm. Stand your grounds. Stand your grounds. Okay, so this is saying the collective needs to step into masculine energy. Don't allow anyone to tell you that you can't accomplish something. Don't allow anyone to tell you that you're nothing. Don't allow anyone to cause you to tell yourself that you are not deserving. This is what that is. Do not surrender to that. It's in reverse. You're not. Relationships here. You don't hate nobody. Envy is in reverse. Some of you are having a difficult time with forgiving yourself or whoever. It could be both. But unless things for it to go accordingly, you're going to have to forgive. And you're working on it with perseverance. Okay? This is blaming. Blame. What are you blaming? Whatever this is, forgiving someone. All right, give me some alleged messages for the viewer regarding 2024 and why it is not going accordingly at this time. Because I believe that you got this. All right? That's what I do. I'm not giving up on you. We have positivity in reverse. Checking phone. 80-20. Mixed signals in reverse. Truth. You need to let go of whoever this is that is giving you the bare minimum. Okay? Whoever this is, they're all in your headspace. You're waiting for a message from them. Mixed signals is in reverse here. You could be reading them wrong and there's something in the past that you need to let go. Because you have truth here. But 80-20 is someone is a cheater. All right. Someone thinks someone's a cheater. And this year hasn't been going accordingly since you've been thinking that someone's a cheater. If this person is not a cheater with the truth, you want to get out of that headspace because you can turn into a psycho. Someone's going to turn into a psycho. Whoever's been given 80-20. Let's put it like that. Whoever's been given 80-20, they're going to lose their mind. Okay? And ain't no mixed signals about that. All right? They're going to start thinking negative things. Why? Because it was an 80-20 situation. All right, let's go ahead and pull some transcendence messages. What does the viewer need to do about this 80-20? Let's talk about that. Yeah, look at splitting the deck. You have the title and the Four of Wands. Whatever you set your mind to, you don't got to work hard for nothing. You're good. Okay? Moving forward, transcendence help. Transcendence cards. Damn. Yeah. I'm hearing that song. Look, spiritual health came out, my love. Okay? You know exactly what that means when it regarding to spiritual health. If you do not know what that means, tap into this is the one course that you can't crash. Okay? Spiritual health. Okay? You tap in, you're gonna go on this journey. And what works for you it's going to allow your signal is going to power up. It's going to increase. And what I'm seeing visually is, the bars on your phone. It's going to be a full battery, basically. What other messages you have for the viewer? You did that. You know you did that. You did that on purpose.
What?
Receive insight in reverse. Okay. So someone is not listening to their intuition. Okay. You're being guided to listen to your intuition. We have study in reverse. Yeah. Someone needs to stop crashing courses into one course at a time. Okay. Focus on one thing at a time. Do what works for you. How about that? But it's just a suggestion. How about that? I'm getting also that someone doesn't know you and now they're knowing you. Yeah, accomplished. All right. Accomplished could be defined in so many ways. You fill in the blank of your accomplishments. Okay. But for the majority of the majority of you, accomplishments is a degree and other BS bullshit that you still can't take with you. But yeah. We have incentive here. Individual. Meditation in reverse. These are the 3 cards that fell on the ground. Okay. Someone is trying to find themselves. But whoever it is that's trying to find themselves, until they find themselves, they're going to use people as and it's not that, okay, it says incentive, but it gives me more so, using people until they get to where they need to take their own lead. I'm not getting a user, just someone is playing the game of life. What's wrong with him? You did that on purpose. Cut it off. No, you didn't. We have obedience in reverse. Encouragement in reverse. Okay. Remember in the beginning of this reading I said someone is not biased. It's just they need to I'm going to let you go back to the beginning of the reading. That's just too much. Okay, and then we have laugh in reverse. Some of you need to loosen up, okay, so things can go accordingly. Let's go ahead and pull some fairy messages. So you put another one in. Don't you need any time for you to go night?
I took a nap. I slept on you the whole day. Wouldn't I sleep on you? Go back to sleep. I just woke up. Right?
Hold on.
Right, lady? Right? Lady, right?
You know exactly what you're doing.
Lady, I'm spending time with you. You up? I want to.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't like it?
Oh, you trying to be
You
funny.
don't like it? Like, let me take your ass to sleep.
Do some research. All right. And it simply says, viewer, it says, you need some more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding. Okay. That's for somebody. What are the messages? So that things can go accordingly. For 2024, it says, do some research. Others of you, it says, admit your true feelings to yourself. Some of you need to, you're going to take out the time and study yourself with research and admit your true feelings to yourself. Okay. If you've never had a diary or use your notepad in your phone, now is the time to do so. Okay. There is no wrong or right way to journal. We have debt paid off in full. Those who you released, they're gone. If they come back, it's because you pulled them back in. And pertaining to debt in period, that's for some of you, you're going to be working on your credit. Or you're going to sign up with some kind of credit agency that's going to claiming bankruptcy or Chapter 13, one of the two, I don't know.
14.
Be yourself. Okay. Some of you need to be yourself so things can go accordingly for the remaining of 2024. We have expressed your individuality. This is truly being yourself. And this is the part where I was saying that your inner child needs to catch up to your age, whatever that is. And then it's okay for you to do things that are your younger self of things you want to keep alive. Okay. Give me one more. Oh, we have autumn here. Something about fall, or in this fall season, all right? It says, in the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvest in abundance. Yes. Okay. This year, your outcome, for some of you in fall, you are going to see the labor of your fruit. All right. So it feels like you're going to have a good spring. Give me one more. It says, spiritual teacher. I told you guys this in the beginning of the reading. Some of you are teachers, all right? And once you step into that occupation, and you fill in the blank of what kind of teacher, all right? It says your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Okay, it doesn't have to be right on point. You can just, your presence of telling someone, have a good day, right? Teaching people that, you are important. You do exist. Okay? Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Let me pull this real fast before I go. I can't hear you. You don't care about that, darling. You don't even believe in that, daddy. It says make friends. Okay, for the remaining of 2024, so that it can go accordingly, my viewer, my love. All right, make friends. It feels like it's saying make new friends. I'm just saying. But anywho, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. rewind this over and over and get your gems. If you don't resonate with it, I so highly appreciate you showing up, and hopefully you appreciate me showing up for you. Make sure you subscribe to this new channel so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. For those of you who have already subscribed, I hope you found the clarity and confirmation and understanding that you were seeking are needed at this time. All inquiries, email spiritual guide. You better stop. All inquiries. Viewer, goodness gracious. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. I prefer you to drop a comment. They are private. If you want it to be public, I will approve it and make it public, and I respond with a tarot and oracle to whatever question that you have. Extend it to this reading. If you don't want it public, just put don't make this public, and we'll keep it private. Moving forward, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Till we meet again. Why I want to end?